In part 1 of this series, we discussed how Extranet Collaboration Manager for SharePoint 2013 contains a framework called registration receivers that can be used to inject custom programming activities into the ExCM registration pipeline. In this part, we will discuss the membership profile receiver, which is used to update the membership profile fields with the values provided by the user at the time of registration. Similar to the SP user receiver from part 1, this feature modifies the behavior of your SharePoint extranet site so that external users' experience is more consistent with that of your internal users. So the first thing I like to do is bring up the web config file and the section that contains the registration receiver area. And you'll see it starts on this line and ends here. So what I'm going to do is just comment this out. This is in Visual Basic 2010, but you can use Notepad or anything similar, Notepad++ if you want to actually edit your web config files. So now that we have that commented out, I'm going to go ahead and save it, minimize that, and I'm just going to do a quick anonymous registration. I'm going to fill out my information. Dylan@acme.com. I'll leave the other two blank and just click on Finish. And now I'll go ahead and log in. Now to actually test this, I'm going to sign in as a Windows admin so we can look at the extranet users. Go over to my wheel, go to Site Settings. Then I'll navigate down to our area, click on extranet users. All right, so I see Dylan@acme.com there. So I'm going to go to the Users tab, select him, and I'm going to View User. As you can see, we have a username and an email address, but no information into the account profile. And that's because we commented out the registration receiver area. So now what I'm going to do is actually go back, take that comment out, save it again, and we'll go back to the top level site and sign out and do one more anonymous registration. So I'm going to sign out from here. And do one more anonymous registration. This is going to be chad@acme.com. Chad Cook, works for Acme, click Finish. Go back to the sign-in screen and sign in as a Windows admin one more time. And once we're there, we'll go over to Site Settings one more time. Scroll down to extranet users. And now we'll click on Chad, go to Users, and View User. And as we can see here, we now have a first name, last name, and company name that we filled out on the registration form. So the membership profile receiver has taken the values I specified on the form and merged them into the user's account profile. So now all your extranet users will have profile information similar to your internal users, whose information is generally pulled from Active Directory. That wraps up our series on registration receivers in Extranet Collaboration Manager 2013. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.